Hi, I'm Chris Ellen, a touch and intimacy coach. Welcome. So today I just got back from a local grand opening to an adult toys shop, and I went to celebrate the owners and to celebrate being out in the community. And today's topic is going to be about honoring and also noticing when people aren't necessarily fully comfortable in their sexual bodies or their sexual worlds. And sometimes what happens is when people are uncomfortable on the insides, we project it out onto the outside. So today I was in a small conservative town where people don't really have a conversation about sexuality. In my experience growing up here, it was very hush-hush. It was not spoken about. There definitely wasn't any talk about sex education classes, which is what I offer to the world in this part of California. And so when I was speaking to one lady, she said, "What do you mean? People still need that information?" And then I'm like, yeah, there are certain topics that we don't have a lot of permission to talk about, such as the clitoris, or the G-spot, or multiple orgasms. And I could feel her discomfort. And I also recognize that sometimes when we are discomforted in our own selves, we can't really have an open dialogue with people. So I really send out love to all parts of the United States and all parts of the world where we're still gaining the momentum and still getting the courage to be able to have these frank conversations about, in some parts of the world, what are considered taboo subjects. So perhaps you live in a part of the United States or the world in which talking about parts of sexuality that are not okay. And I really invite you to feel inside of yourself and to see how it feels talking to, say, a mother or a family member or somebody in your intimate circle that's not a friend. And how does that feel when you think about that topic? Is there some charge around it? Is there some sort of, no? Ah! Is there a reaction? If so, just notice and be like, oh, okay. I really invite that conversation inside ourselves, because if we can't have that conversation inside of our own psyches, then how are we ever going to have it outside with another person? So, in really wanting to honor each and every person where they're at, and for me, in my experience, I have been studying human sexuality for 15 years. And I'm very grateful for the background and the eloquence in which can be brought to this topic. And I totally honor wherever you're at. I honor that place of seeking those answers, because it's part of ourselves. It's a major human aspect. We all have sex to be procreated and get birthed onto this world. And so, when we don't talk about it, in my experience, that leaves a huge gap. So, I invite you to have conversations with yourself. There are resources on the internet to find good, solid sex information. There are resources probably in your local town, but if not, then maybe close to you. So I know if you're seeking those answers, there are ways to find that information. And thank you for having this conversation and being interested in your own healthy, pleasurable sex life. Until next time, I am Chris Ellen, a professional sensualist and touch and intimacy coach, and my website is www.professionalsensualist.com. Have a great day, and I love you. Talk to you later. Bye.